How are you beautiful Tims? How we doing out there? We doing been love, kind, caring one to another? So y'all, I'm getting messages. But first off, I'm gonna thank my father and my mother and Elohim Gaia, Yeshua, for leading me down the path of righteousness. And for loving everyone. Loving them, loving myself and loving everyone. Love, what's love got to do with it? Love has everything to do with it. We wouldn't none of us be here without love. The world wouldn't be here. Nothing in it wouldn't be here without love. None of us. So it has everything to do with it. Perfect love casts down multitude of sin. Perfect love casts down all entities, and perfect love casts down fear. What's love got to do with it? Everything. You wouldn't be here without love. And everything in here, all the animals, the water, the mountains, the trees, everything. You wouldn't breathe without love. She breathes in you. Hold. Takes all that anxiety away. And so, we're all capable of loving on purpose. And he said, time is of the essence. Just stop wasting time. Because time don't even exist, but we're wasting time by not loving. We're holding on to the materialistic world, and it's passing us by without a love, because we're like, well, I'm not like, what's love got to do with it? Because I know love has everything to do with it, but everybody's not like me. Grace, to keep us, shelters us. Love keeps us. Love shelters us. And then he wanted to speak on, marriage. Well, I don't think I had to sign a piece of paper to be married to my father, Abba, Yeshua Christ Gaia. But you know what? Some storehouses, you do have to sign on to little John Henry to be affiliated with their storehouse. And I never understood that. Because there was a storehouse that I went to. And I was teaching these children. They wanted me to be a Sunday school teacher, so I signed up for it. Okay? This is well and good. And I love children. I love to teach them. But there are certain things they wanted me to do that I wasn't happy with. Because the Holy Spirit comes upon you without you having to teach anyone anything. So, but I had to sign a piece of paper to be affiliated with that storehouse and get up in front of everybody. Like, I had to have their permission to be married to my father or be saved, to know that I love him with all my heart, soul, mind, and body and spirit. It's almost like having to be signed up for a marriage, of husband and wife. When the father said that those trees was made for shelter. And I've been married quite a few times. And so I believe that marriage is a vow between you and that person, that mate. The love of your life. The one that's going to love you and cherish you and be there to protect you and honor you and help you through life. Not to throw you up, chew you up, and spit you out, and throw you to the wolves. That has nothing to do with love. And I've signed a lot of papers, and that's exactly what happened to me. Because it wasn't the real true love. Real true love shouldn't have to have papers. They're going to respect and honor and love one another, and they're sure not going to cheat on one another. They wouldn't lay a hand on one another. They wouldn't want to. They would stand up for you, not hurt you or ridicule you and tell you lies and dismiss you. They wouldn't do none of those things. True love would uphold you and honor you and love you and respect you with everything, without a piece of paper. But Greater is he is in me as he is in the world. But you know, there was a lot of things that he laid down in my spirit today, and I'm just not going to talk about it really, because we've done talked about a lot of stuff. And well, he said that he'd been cheated on long enough. That's what he said. He said that you know, there's a phrase going around that people respect the money, but they don't respect the person behind the money. And my father said, well, he'd been cheated on for so long that they just wish they'd know what true love really was. Respect and honor and love and obey him, you know, of what he truly is. Because he is true love. True love gives you everything. They would be careful with your heart and your feelings. They wouldn't cheat on you. They wouldn't lie, steal, cheat, kill, and destroy. They wouldn't do none of those things. They wouldn't hold no object in front of you either. So here, you have to have this to get to me. You know, you don't even have to be able to sit down and talk to me. You have to buy this. Like you for sale. That's whoredom. That's what my father said. That is a it's not right. It's Jezebel, the harlot. And he is true love. You don't have to buy him. You don't have to sign a piece of paper. And it's the spirit of a child. It's always been here. And Father and Mother loves you all. And I'm praying for you, for your healing. And that, well, just, you can love on purpose. Everybody has the ability to love on purpose. And I thank them that I can go out here and do these things on purpose each and every day. Everybody thinks, well, that's an easy job. Well, so it is to an extent. Some people says, well, I want your identity. Do you want the part that I have to walk in? Do you want the pure curing and the cursing and the throwing me in the ditch and all these things and chewing me up and spitting me out and all these impersonatings and all these thefts and all these people coming and stealing and killing, lying and stealing and destroying? Do you really want to walk that? Can you? Will you? I'm going to love my Father enough to thank him for everything, that he walks with me all the day long. He's the one that's taking care of all those. But he gives me the discernment of the Spirit to show me who I can trust and who I can't. But there's a whole lot of Jezebel and narcissists going on out here that would love to get a piece of my energy. Just a high price to pay for that oil. That oil ain't cheap, baby. And I say that, baby, because that's who I am. I say that to everybody. But I'm going to love you in the Father and Yahweh, Elohim. Gaia loves you all, and the angels. And you all have a beautiful, glorious new day. And I'll see you again one day.